Joel. Joel.
Hola.
¿Estás famoso?
Famoso.
Famoso todo el mundo.
Sí, ¿ah?
Hola.
Hola, hola.
Say hola, muchachas. Yeah, so this might be kind of fun to film, I think. This really cool old Spanish house in Orinda. Of course, they need palms, right? Of course, they all need palms. We were able to crane the stuff over the front yard. Now we got to get through this hole. Put it up here. That is a hybrid Phoenix Reclinata Robolini. You mind if I make a little video?
No, it's awesome.
Awesome.
Hey,
All right, and this is our puppy.
this is our puppy.
Tell us the favorite thing about your garden so far. What was your name?
Heidi.
Heidi. All right.
My favorite thing, it's full of awesome plants.
Well, what about this bench?
This bench is cool.
I love the
The
bench.
bench is cool. The wall
And
is
who's
cool.
this?
The cantina. This is Scout. She's
Scout.
the best girl in the world.
Scout. You like your garden,
She's
Scout?
the helper.
And you got the cantina at the top.
We love the cantina.
Did I convince you to stucco that pink? Maybe.
I'm seriously thinking about it. I
So-
love that I don't have to go anywhere on vacation. 'Cause
I
love
know.
being here.
Huh. That's good. So you know what I like? I love these little details here.
Yeah.
I would call that a very soft blue, right?
They call it, it's not sea salts. They call that weathered white.
Weathered white? Because
Yes.
that's kind of the same color as the blue palm, just about.
Yeah, it's from Clay Tile, who's nearby here. CLE Tile.
Oh, cool. Right
They have
on.
awesome tiles. Those are Moroccan Zalish tiles.
And did Roxy design all this?
Yes.
And is this new here?
Yes.
This is so beautiful.
Everything's new.
Everything's new. Look at this. So you got this 100. How old is the house?
I think it's 49, 48, 46.
1946.
Original tiles.
So
Antique
54,
tiles.
74 years old. I love the tile. You can't get tile like this until you spent 75 years of making it.
Our roofer had to search the state looking for
Really?
tiles. Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
So
God, I love it.
Feet on guys' thighs, right? You know that?
What's that?
They made them on their thighs.
They made them on their thighs? I didn't know that.
That's how they would shape them, is they had them on their thighs.
That's new to me. You've got the little bar over here. Are there little plans for this? This is where you serve the margaritas, but you have the cantina too.
Well, you can have them wherever you want.
Yeah, it's
Well,
set up
these
multiple.
are just waiting to go somewhere, and we see plants and we love them and we buy them.
That's my problem
So they're
too.
waiting to go somewhere.
And you've got this really cool staircase they built for you, super custom. Look at that. I love the rail system here. And then you've got this little gangway going across the top. Don't you love spying on people's gardens? Right there. Goes all the way up to the, they got stone steps. I love the stone steps.
Yeah, those are original.
Those are original.
They took them apart to clean them up, and then when they put them back, there was an extra one.
Wow.
Mysterious.
Awesome. And then you go up here, and this is actually going to be a tortoise enclosure, believe it or not. It's kind of like a zoo. And tortoises are going to live in there. They have a tortoise collection. But it's also going to serve as a cantina. And here's the view of the whole garden and the hills beyond of Orinda. Anyway, oh, look, my guys are doing it without me. What studs. Anyway, we'll give you a little finish shot of the palms we're bringing in. We're bringing in one of these very unique, extremely unique Phoenix Reclinata, hybridized with Phoenix Robolini, the reclining Senegal date palm, hybridized with the pygmy date palm. And I think that Heidi, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, Scout? Scouty, come on.
I have such a small brain, much smaller than Scout's brain.
Heidi is a common name for dogs.
Yeah,
I can't tell you how many people I've met who said, "Oh, I had a dachshund named Heidi."
really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's just, I guess so I'm not out of line, you're saying.
No, not
Usually I'm out of line. So, all right, so that's the deal. We're going to get it done right now, but I can't get enough of this authentic, beautiful Spanish tile. Okay. Someday I'll have a cameraman. You can watch every little breath we take. But until then, I have to help with getting the tree up the hill. We've rolled it all the way up. Rolled it up to there, got on the dolly, took it to the dolly. Look at all the concrete we had to break. We do anything to get your tree in for you. So there it is, has a little baby. We're gonna leave the baby on it right now. Might have to chisel it off later, see what that client wants. Let it hang out a little bit. It's gonna be super cool. Right behind this seat. Maybe you'll get invited here someday. You'll be sipping a margarita underneath this palm. Look at their little baby. Look at the little baby. There was some dirt on that. I think we're good. vigorous. Get some more roots. Got it in. Yep. This is how we roll. Got a little curve, kind of leaning it out a little bit. I really like the little guy underneath the big guy. Pretty sure it's a guy. There's a sex thing about this. All phoenix palms are either male or female. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Those are male flowers. No seeds, just pollen. So it is a guy. I can call it a guy. Got the right pronoun. Gotta be extremely cognizant about getting the correct pronoun. There it is. Guy, he. I'm not even sure. I don't even really know what I wasn't good in vocabulary. Pronoun, adjective, adjunct verb. I know the one that I really never understood at all, and it's hard for me to abide by it when I write and when I talk. It's called the run-on sentence. That's the one I have the hardest time with. So, anyway, look at the beautiful light coming through this. So pretty. Madagascar palm. It's probably gonna like it back here with all this reflected heat. I'm starting to really like this place. Got reindeer. I thought that was a donkey, but that would go with the theme, but a reindeer doesn't. Hey, Heidi. How about some client participation?
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to know I didn't do this. This is like that when I got here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
No. That was here as soon as we brought it back from Ruth Bancroft Garden.
Oh.
And put it down to transfer it to its resting place. It went.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to do an artistic recreation.
I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I like the patina. Those are so cool. I love Bucarnia. That's going to be super cool. Where are you going to plant that? You have any idea?
Oh.
They get huge, the trunks, so you probably don't want to do it in here.
We're not doing it there. We're filling this concretey space with plants.
I feel like somebody's
Because we're
watching
hanging
me.
out here already.
You feel like anyone's watching you?
I always have that feeling back here.
Yeah. I swear I feel like someone's watching me, but I don't know why I'm getting that feeling. Oh. Yeah, I'm being watched. Again. Is this your little joke or something? What's going on there? Who did that? Who did that?
What?
Those aren't natural. Those eyeballs.
What?
The eyeballs in the plants. I've never seen, unless this is a new hybrid, I've never seen the Pachypodium plant have eyeballs like that. I don't think those are normal. You think they're really watching
I
us?
think they came that way.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Anyway, take a look at your plant. I want to see what you think about the little baby. So, the idea here was that we had the big guy, and then we had the little guy,
Yeah.
and they were thinking about cutting the little guy out.
No.
So, we could have a vote on the YouTube channel: cut the little guy out or keep the little guy. I think it's cute.
So Greg's saying that Gary said that we can leave the puff this way.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
And that way, Julie isn't going to lose her planting space. We get to keep it. It's going to add a little more character.
You could always cut it off at any moment.
Yeah,
You know?
we know that. She was really ready to cut it off, and we wanted to keep it.
Yeah, she should definitely see it. I think she'll like it when. Isn't it a pretty nice little filler though?
I think it's awesome.
I
Yeah.
think so too. In fact, at your yard, like I made that point to Julie, like if we put that little puff pointed right like you've got that, to me it kind of stops this corner of the bench and kind of makes you feel a little cozy.
Right. Yeah.
She
It's
said,
like an extra plant.
she said, no, you amateur.
Well, she told me, she said, oh, well, Jorge said he was going to cut the baby off for us. And I thought,
You were pained by that.
no! So I'm like, I'm going to bring it out and I'm going to set it up and see what you guys
Yeah.
think. So,
We told him to leave it for us, and we would decide later.
Her response to my notion about this kind of providing a little comfortable space here.
she probably wanted more intricate plants down here or something.
She's like, oh, well, I've got an idea for some kind of different kind of plant here that will create that kind of.
But they can go under there. It'll grow out, and there will be space.
Oh, yeah, and you can always trim these little guys up that are hugging the ground too and leave the higher ones. So, yeah.
I like it the way
All right.
I have trouble trimming back things like that.
Yeah.
You know, like
You're a habitat guy.
yeah. Well,
Like the plants in habitat.
Oh, so you guys are going to want to get together about your turtles.
yeah, we talked.
So that new cantina up there is going to be the home of What's his name?
This is X.
X.
Named after somebody when he was a little pup, carved an X in the back of his
Oh,
shell.
no.
And now he's probably 70 years old or so.
70.
And I've had him for over 40.
40 years. He was 30 when you got him. How'd you get him?
I was a little boy in Indiana, and I was a member of the Chicago Herpetological Society, which was a group of people that were interested in reptiles and amphibians.
That's cool.
And this guy wanted to sell me these 3 tortoises, and this is one of 3 that I've had here I've had for 40 years.
Wow, nice.
And they lived in Indiana with me when I was a little kid there. My mom took care of them when I went away to college and lived overseas. And now they live out here.
Now you're building a whole house for him.
That's right.
And so what kind is that?
This is a red-footed tortoise, named after the red on its feet and its head.
And so where are they native to?
South America.
South America, okay.
So this is a rainforest turtle.
That's a rainforest turtle. Wow.
And his best friend was sleeping back there too. He is completely sleeping.
That's a yellow-faced turtle there.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's
Completely sleeping.
Wow.
Anyway, so those 2 I've had forever.
And then this is the same kind here?
No, this is a Greek tortoise.
It's a Greek tortoise.
And this one I had to adopt because one of my colleagues, her daughter got it as a pet, and then, as people are wont to do, get quite tired of them.
Yeah.
And so they look for homes like me because
Yeah.
they know I've had them forever.
You're the Tortoise Rescue Center. If anybody calls, I'll let you know. we have one rescue at our place, and this is the one that I'm most familiar with, is Sulcata. Right there, we've got 3 of these at our ranch.
How much bigger are yours than that?
Our smallest one is about this big, maybe a little bit bigger, and then we have some that are 3 times that big.
Wait, you're
So you know what's happening at our ranch is they are actually growing at a much faster rate because their metabolism is up. They eat a ton. We noticed that once we put them up there, because it's so hot up there, that they just grow, like the plants grow faster, they grow faster.
I believe it. Yeah, this one wants to eat like a teenager.
Oh yeah?
And he'll just is just absolutely voracious.
Wow.
And it doesn't surprise me at all that with some land and some good grass, they just take off.
Yeah, we feed them like crazy too from the vegetable garden.
So your ranch is in Ojai, did you say?
Oh no, it's in Winters. Yeah.
Winters.
Winters.
Because someone was.
You hatched them.
The one in front.
You're a proud daddy. Wow, that's amazing. How did you go about hatching them?
So when we lived in Texas and the climate was more conducive to this tropical species, they mated and she laid eggs, and they were nice and fertile eggs, and I was able to hatch actually this one by creating an incubator around 85 degrees. It takes a long time for the eggs to hatch though. It's is it 5 months? So it's a long endeavor.
Did they bury the eggs? Or?
Yeah. So
And you dug them up?
Yeah, and then I put them in my incubator.
Wow. That's really cool. This animal owes its entire existence to you. That's pretty cool.
Well, mostly her mama right there in front of her.
That's right. Mom and daughter. That's awesome. Okay, guys, Steve has an amazing collection of plants. He wanted to remain kind of anonymous. He's in the witness protection program, so I have to respect that. But Heidi's okay being on camera. Anyway, I want to know what, he doesn't know what this one is, and neither do I. Look at the green on this agave. It's just, so green. So all you agave experts out there, chime in and let me know what that one is, and then also this one. Check this one out. This is just as green, and look at the thorns on that. Black thorns against the green. I have no idea which this one is either. I gotta get those. Here's your Americana variegata. That's always a great one. Super common, but incredible. If they just discovered that, they'd probably be paying thousands of dollars for each one of them. But it's been around forever, so it's a dime a dozen. So anyway, I just got some babies off this one. Take those up to the ranch, put them in the ground. Anybody know what this one is? Come on, people. Help me out. Help me out. So I know what this one is. I have lots of these for sale in the nursery. That's Perry Eye right there. Beautiful. But yeah, there's so many. went to the Phoenix Botanical Garden like 30 years ago when there were only a few agaves you could buy in local nurseries here, and I thought there were only a few agaves. Turns out there are hundreds of different agaves as evidenced at the Phoenix Botanical Garden, and I thought, what? And I started collecting as many as I could. That's when my agave fetish really took off. And I thought, the whole world needs to know about these agaves. And no, it wasn't popular at all. And I'm like, what's going on? And I tried to sell them. People didn't want them. Now they're all the rage. Finally, I'm always ahead of my time. Right when I give up and I think no one's going to want these things, then suddenly they get popular. Why is that? Tree number 2. Tree number 2 of 3. 2 more to go. So what'd you say? You said you don't like it? You send them back?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, they're awful.
Really? Oh, you're just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Scout. She said she's just kidding. Thank goodness. So I'm all about client participation.
I am too.
Yeah. So when I get thorns on my plant, your plants that I'm trying to install, and I can't reach them,
You're doing it with heart.
can you pull them out for me? You see them?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I say I bleed and I
There.
sweat and I cry on these jobs, I'm not kidding. Is
Okay, they're out.
Oh, good. Thank you. All right. Yeah. Watch out, guys. Mediterranean fan palms do have thorns. Be careful. Fettuccine. That's not his name. His name's Alfredo. Stop calling him that. Anyway, you like it when I call you Fettuccine? It doesn't matter. Okay, uno, dos, tres, fettuccine. You gotta get the other angle going through. Can I do it with one hand? Oh, we do anything to get your palm in. Ah, ouchie, wowa. Ouchie, wowa. Okay, I gotta reset. It's hard to do this with the camera running. Yeah. Whatever it takes. Dragging it, pushing it, rolling it, lifting it. Just, you know, anything that's necessary. All right, we are pretty much ready to roll. Look at this beautiful tropical paradise now. Ooh, we'll get a finish shot in a minute. Scout.
She doesn't mind.
Scout. Should we show everybody the after shot? I forgot to take the before shot. I know, dumb. Oh well, look, there's the after shot. Look at that. If I had a before shot, you would have seen that there are neighbors over there that look right into the yard. But now do not, because now they have a beautiful view of palms instead of what the tortoises and all kinds of fun stuff that's going on over here. All right, so there you go. You've got 3 Mediterranean fan palms. It's really extremely hard to find single trunk Mediterranean fan palms. These plants are probably 25 years old from seed, and this one has a really beautiful wander to it. We've been cutting off the babies on these things to create these single trunkers. See, here's a baby that was cut off, and of course they resprout for a while. Eventually they give up. And in this case, we didn't cut the babies off of here, which are kind of cute on the bottom. They could get in the way someday. They could be cut off later. Right now we're gonna leave them nice and cute. And yeah, you have this beautiful triple alley effect down this corridor of these beautiful Mediterranean fan palms native to the Mediterranean, extremely drought tolerant. These are native to an area that's drier than here in the Mediterranean, and they, you know, when they sprout from their own seeds, they can live here, no problem whatsoever, and grow without any water. Now, when you plant big ones like this, you do need to reestablish them and root them in really well. But in our climate here, with our moisture-holding clay soils, these plants won't need any water at all to thrive back here after about 2 years in the ground. And the same goes with this beautiful hybrid Phoenix reclinata. Whoops. Reclinata times Robolini. This is the pygmy palm hybridized with the reclinata. And that's why I call it a piglinata. Phoenix reclinata hybridized with the pygmy. It's a piglinata.
God,
Right?
yeah.
I made that up. This thing didn't have a name.
I didn't know that was.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's going to be all over the world now. Everybody's going to be calling it piglinata.
It's already moving
Yeah.
because I heard it from someone else.
Okay, Heidi. So what do you think?
It's awesome.
Yeah?
I love it.
Cool. You guys are well on your way to having a southwestern tropical paradise back here. I didn't think the wall is pink. That's Lotus Land pink. It's almost exactly the same color. What color was it? Is there a name for that color?
There was no wall there. We built that.
Yeah, but what's the stucco color?
Oh, I
Do you know the
don't
name of it?
It might be like Mesa something.
It's a beautiful, rich pink. And so there you go. It looks really beautiful, especially with these like kind of light blue tile accents. And you got some Palo Verde trees going in. And it's going to be a little Southwest fantasy by the time they're done. And I guess that's pretty much it. Is that pretty much it? I think that's it, Scout. That's it. Here we go. Okay, if you're wondering, you want a really beautiful sort of rosy pink stucco color, go with Mesa Rose. And then the bench is what color?
Eclipse.
Eclipse. Where's that one?
Above your thumb.
Above my
Yeah,
thumb.
above your thumb.
Right.
No, this one.
Oh, there it is. Eclipse. That's Eclipse. There you go. Now you know what to do.
And then that other wall over there, if you want green.
Oh, green. Green.
It's the oak moss on the bottom.
Oak moss. This one here. Where's that wall?
That
Oh,
one.
so you have a different color here.
Yeah.
No wonder it looked a little different from I thought it was the angle of the sun. So here we have two different colors. We have oak moss on the left, and then we have Mesa Rose on the right. And then the tabletop is
Just concrete with some other concrete hardener in it. I forget what.
beautiful.
I think it's I forget the color of it.
I foresee margaritas back here. Is that going to
Yeah,
happen?
that's the cantina.
The cantina, the margarita. Okay,
When it's done.
there we go. Parties here all weekend long. Okay, as I sit here and wait for my dinero, you guys know what a smoke tree is? That's a smoke tree. Doesn't really look like smoke to me, but it's a beautiful red. It's deciduous, so you know, got to know that about it. But if you want some serious, like shimmery, almost like aspen-like quality, not quite aspen shimmery, but a little shimmery, and some just superb color, that might be a fun tree for you to have. I believe is it Cotinus cordiaria or something like that? I don't know. I'll look it up and put the botanical name underneath it there, but that is the smoke tree. We're getting a reaction here.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Where's the blender?
Oh my gosh, it's like a whole new paradise. Look at this. Whole new paradise. What do you think, Scout? Look at this. I already feel the shade. I feel the screening. The beauty of the fronds. Look at this color.
With this kind of sales job, we need more dynamic camera work. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I mean, I just, if my hairstylist could just see me now, my hair even looks better.
All right, introduce yourself.
My name's Julie.
And do you know anybody that can perform a really good landscape design, such as the one we have back here, anywhere near the Walnut Creek area?
Julie at jgrow.net.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Roxy's retiring, unfortunately,
Oh,
so she
no.
will no longer have my services, but Julie at jgrow.net is available.
All right, then we know where to go. We got the whole link and everything. So, yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
There's some big concrete down deeper here. So I had to raise it slightly. So I put the found rocks around it, and took that design liberty. And then the same thing happened down here a little bit. I found a few more rocks and I threw them together just to kind of retain it a little bit.
Okay, good.
Left the babies on there, and they can always be cut off later.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go do another one when we're in.
Amazing.
Thanks so much for having me out.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right,
Thank
cool.
you so much.
Hopefully you'll get a job.
Yeah.
If you need a design, don't call me. I'm too busy. This is why I promote everybody I work with.
Call me, we'll put in some of his trees.
Yeah, that's the way we want to do it. And then I have a better idea. They call you design it, and then you can find a bunch of people to dig the holes.
I will.
All right. Okay. All right, Scout. That's really the
Thank
end of the
you.
video now.